Hey, welcome back. So, back here on the West Coast, working on the boat, working in the shipyard. This little bad boy has been my dirty little secret this whole time. I've had her on board. I bought it for 200 bucks here on the island, or 150 maybe. It worked okay up until just recently when the motor's still running fine, but she's not putting out any juice. So we're gonna figure out why.
You make me feel like I'm going crazy. So I was hoping you could tell me maybe what's going on.
Well, if you insist, I think you're cool and all, but I have a boyfriend. But that doesn't mean we can't be best friends. We can still sleep together on the weekend.
All right, well that didn't work out. Okay, so I have a lot to learn about electric motors and generators. This is a induction motor used as a generator. There is no permanent magnets inside of this. All the magnetic fields are made by induction. I thought I could excite the stator coil in the center. I could do so with DC power, filled up my capacitor, and it seems to have blown it up. That was what I read online I could do, and it did not work out in my benefit. Lessons learned.
Want to get some coffee? Talk about it?
Not particularly.
It's very complicated and hard.
Oh.
Well, the next point, and my GPA really depends on this. Wouldn't do it.
Okay.
That kind of humor. You just gotta really get deep on these people.
Wait, okay, hold up. What's going on? Is your neck paralyzed? Are your vocal cords shot? Is something wrong?
Nope. It's nothing. It's cool.
Can't you see that you're the only one? I just wanna be your only one. After everything is said and done, and we both have no one.
I don't give a motherfuck what you're doing. I don't give a motherfuck who you're seeing. I don't give a motherfuck what you're doing. So what you doing? I don't give a motherfuck what you're doing. I don't give a motherfuck who you're seeing. I don't give a motherfuck what you're doing. So what you doing?
Come on!
Can't you see that you're the only one? I just wanna be your only one. After everything you said and done, and we both have no one. And we both have to be
Motherfucker.
Well, I won't say it's running great, but it's running. What was that? You hear it? You just fart at me? It's just warming up now, and everything that we put in with like the bearings hadn't been mated to the pistons yet. Those pistons had been mated to that block yet, so it's gonna wear in a little bit as we're running it. And two-stroke, I mean, it's got oil in the gas. It's splashing around in there, and there's fresh grease I put on everything, but it's still got to eat it up a little bit. So we're gonna run it like this for a bit and see if we beat my boss's record of 9 minutes. I have to let it run for at least 9 minutes and then I've won. All right, so this is not what we wanted to hear, but that's a seized motor.
So around for how long? 20 minutes?
15. So I'm not sure if I covered this in the episode yet, but my boss's first motor he ever built lasted 9 minutes. So that was the number I had to beat. I just made it to 15. It's seized. Oh, what a roller coaster. Oh my god. Alright. So internal combustion is cool. I'm gonna go build an electric motor next. Screw this. Oh my god. Alright, that was a long haul. This episode's been going on for like weeks of work. I've learned a lot. It's not all a waste. And I want to thank the guys here at the shop for having my back on this little education trip of mine. I'm not upset really. I'm about, I think, $30 in the hole just in gaskets, and the rest of it was all free stuff lying around. So really it was my time. I learned a lot. And also a guy named Alex of SV Pampero saw me suffering away at this, and he had just replaced his outboard. So he sent me his old one, a little hand-me-down. Little 8 horsepower short shaft Nissan 2-stroke. And I've already done the tests on her. She runs great. There's a couple of cosmetic things I'm gonna fix so that she can shift again from forward and reverse, but that'll be my dinghy motor for the next little while. And I want to say a big thank you to Alex too for sending that out. That's huge. So I'll be able to at least have this in my back pocket. Even if my wild mechanical machinations fail, I'll still have this little 2-stroke in my back pocket, so be able to get around a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna finally get to editing this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Another side note, totally side thing, I have finally shut down the Amazon wish list. I just found that you guys were spending a good amount of money there, and it wasn't necessarily the most efficient way of doing things. I don't particularly love the idea of supporting the richest man on earth. So eat the rich. I've shut down the Amazon page. If you guys want to donate or help, there's a PayPal link, there's a Patreon. Always big ups to everyone who helps out that way. Or, like Alex, sends me his old outboard. That is much more my jive. So thank you for watching, thanks for all the support, and next episode we'll get back to something a little bit more useful for a solar electric catamaran.